is Philip from Fira Digital Art, and in today's second episode of the Legend of King Arthur challenge, I want to talk more about planning the project and also creating a map of the game environment, which is very important for further development. In this video, I'm just going to show the process of creating the map, and it doesn't have to look anything fancy or something like that, because it's just a map. Even if it's just some kind of sketching and nothing special, if you give the idea what you want to create, it's fine, it's good. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. So here we are, guys, inside Photoshop. I'm using Photoshop for specifically creating this map. As you can see, I pretty much extracted that part of the concept where you can see the castle from top of it, and just on top of that I created the map of the castle in a simplified way, I can say. I used a lot of like basic tools for creation, like polygon tool, pen tool and all that stuff. It's just a back and forth process. You're just going through and create everything. It doesn't matter about naming layers and all that stuff. That doesn't much matter. If it's easier for you to navigate, yeah, you can just name it, but it's not important. What's most important is the final result of it, because it's like a guidance for yourself. Yes, something like that, because it pretty much gives you the idea where all the objects, where all the elements, the vegetation, the cliffs, particularly the castle, will be placed. Yes, on your 3D environment scene, or I can say map or level. Yeah. Also want to mention that after I finished blocking out this part of the city and use some kind of symbols for different towers, for walls and all that stuff, for houses, as you can see in the left bottom corner, I used also the main reference, I mean the main concept of the artwork, and yeah, later I just, based on that concept, I built the landscape and all the parts of the environment, not just the castle. In this case, also, if you can see, I used for holding that reference up in Photoshop, I used the software named PureRef, which is great for artists. It's kind of program that stays on top of your softwares, on top of any software, and allows you to just place images inside of it just by drag and drop. Yes, you don't need to do anything special, and just drag and drop any images, and they're using like your references, which is good for references, very great for artists. It just sits on top of every software that you're using. So yeah, if you interested in that software, I will put the link down below in the description. As you can see, this is a speed up process of creating my map. Yes, it's speed up like 5 or 6 times, something like that. Yes, it took me a lot of time to think about the map and how I'm gonna place all the elements, and also think about the symbols, because you see, I used to speed up my process. I used already the map I have provided to, yes, from the concept, and yeah, just placed those towers and all that stuff as symbols, where the towers are going to be, what kind of towers. Yes, as you can see, I'm using some kind of symbols like circles, like, yes, planers and all that stuff. It's not that difficult. It's just about thinking how you can symbolize all that. If that helps you pretty much, yeah, it's good. It doesn't have, as I said before, it doesn't have to look something fancy or something good, special. Yeah, just some random sketches and all that stuff. Even if it's just some kind of a total mess and all that stuff, if that helps you to create a good environment and gives you the idea of what you want to create, that's fine. That's totally fine for you. Yeah, as you can see, even my map doesn't look any fancy. Just some placing some circles, some lines, using pen tool, using polygon tool, circle tool, and all that stuff. A couple of brushes later. Yeah, as you can see, when I get out the map, you see how it looks like. And now I start to create this cliffs. I use a standard brush tool. Yes. Just try to think of it how it can be in my map. So yeah, I just also created that curved surfaces, like some kind of yeah, those cliffs, as you can see on that on in yeah, in England Island you have, I mean United Kingdom Island, you have those very big cliffs, and the castle sits on those cliffs. Yes, and just has the view to the very very vast ocean, so it's very nice view from there. You can see on the internet a lot of images from a real Tintagel castle. Yeah, it's like ruins now, but you can see where it was placed and its location and everything. And yeah, I here trying to match the reference to see where are the paths and all that stuff, just to give me the idea how to draw them. I was just playing around here, trying to create, yeah, a little bit to look much more fancier, but in the end I was like, it doesn't matter. As I said before, it doesn't matter. But sometimes, yeah, we are artists and we like something to look pretty much good. Yeah, some kind of roads. And want to mention here that I pretty much watch the real location of Tintagel now, and yeah, I use those paths. Those paths are similar, like uh, crossing beside those cliffs and all that stuff. Yeah, so something similar. Also, these things that I'm creating now are stones, big rocks in water. Yeah, I can say a little cliffs that are placed inside water, and it's very difficult for ships to come near those coast, near the coast, and because of those things. And also, I mentioned close to the cliffs, you have that shallow water. It's very very shallow, and ships cannot come near that. So yeah, pretty much castle is difficult to take. Here I'm creating, I can say, trees, the vegetation, where I'm going to place the trees. Yeah, it's just some kind of imagination, but also try to match the reference. I'm in the concept, and yeah, I created trees. I used some, yeah, brushes for that, just to give me the idea of where I want to place. Here I thought about placing some kind of pond, and inside pond to create some kind of statue. As you see, I placed something that symbolizes statue. Also, I add a little bit of that texture inside of these cliffs and rocks, just to symbolize them much more better, so they are different than the other shapes. Yeah, so in the legend, when I'm gonna create a legend later, it's going to be a little bit different, and everyone that looks in it can understand what that presents. Also here, I wanted to mark where is that area where cliff splits. Yes, like you see in the reference. Um, just wanted to yes, create that part, and let people see where that cliff is going to split and create that opening. And here, as you can see, I'm creating a legend slowly. Yes, taking all the symbols I used for creation, and yeah, slowly build a legend, so everyone can orient in it and understand completely the map easily, even if they are not creating it or working on it. It's easier even for yourself when you're working on this project, and then you stop working, and then after a couple of weeks you come back and you already know what every of this stuff mean, so it's easy for you to navigate, to understand the map and all that stuff. So pretty much just creating those stuff, and pretty much finishing the map. Yeah, it's nothing special, as I said, nothing fancy. Also here, I forgot to add as you can see now, yeah, I'm creating those towers and all that stuff, just creating the concept of them, or which is the castle tower, which is the main, the inner gate, the outer gate, the outer wall, inner wall, yeah, just to know. And yeah, you see the symbols, just to create a symbol to yourself, yeah, just see it. It helps you, it's good, and you create it, yeah. Here it is, another, yeah, this is one of the main towers. So yeah, it looks different. Yeah, it's Arthur Tower. I just name it like that. It doesn't matter. If it helps you, it's good. Yeah, it's pretty much interesting creating this map. As you can see, the process is not that difficult. It's pretty much straightforward. Using a couple of tools in Photoshop, or if you use any other software for digital drawing or something like that, you can use it. It doesn't matter. But if you satisfied with the result, it's great. Also, I added a couple of these sketches here. Yes, I added a water with some custom-made brush. Yeah, you can use custom-made brushes and all that stuff. It's fine. Yeah, the process is pretty much easy. As I mentioned, as you can see, I'm slowly finishing up this map. Also, I got into the idea to create some kind of church inside of the city, because in real life map, when you see Tintagel Castle, also beside the coast from the left side of it, you have this kind of ancient church, and that way it's very great. So I use that as a reference. Also, this there is also graves around the church, and church looks like really from that time, like some small castle. And in that case, I'm finishing this up, guys. If you like this video, thanks for watching. Subscribe for new updates on this challenge, and also for other stuff that I'm posting on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next video. Bye.